sick and tired of individuals telling other individuals how they should be based on their lack or where we're coming from. If you are with somebody that is, let's say, established. Okay, if you want to put it to a man, let's say an established man, he would not have the same requirements as a man that's on the come up. He will not. He may never even ask if you can cook. He may never even ask. Yeah, he may never say about some. These things tend to come up a lot. I've noticed in certain cultures, especially ours. Yeah, Caribbean, Caribbean, African, whatever. I have never come across a man who's established that has an issue. You mentioned about if a woman eats out every week, for an example, should I be telling her to save money? Maybe based on where the man's pocket is, he would feel that way. And there's nothing wrong with that, because she needs to know who she's dating. Yeah? But I feel that often we try to suppress people into a box for ourselves.
Fact.
Yeah? For an example, if I met someone who was into poly, and that's been their life, every woman's been fine. Why am I now coming to inflict my morals? No, they're happy.
No, you should have never ever gone into that situation, because you would know that it's not for me.
No, but that's the problem that we have.
Yeah,
that we come with,
Some dude just told me recently, said, every woman was always fine with my lifestyle, but why is this one different?
Right.
Why are you clingy? Why are you holding on to resources for other women?
But sometimes, but if you want to flip it there are going to be times where, let's say someone's not been told no, or someone hasn't been challenged, and they meet me. Every woman's been fine with me in the bedroom. I'm telling you, you're not fine, bruv. Yeah, I've said this. I've done this. And maybe they're fine because of culture. They're not used to certain,
You spoke about the come up. So now,
Yeah.
I understand most relationships starts from the uni, right?
Yeah.
So a boy and a girl meets each other at uni. What's the age for uni here? 18, right? So they meet at the age of 19. So they're both on the come up. None of them are established.
Yeah, but it also depends on your family background, if you see it that way.
The family ain't established.
Okay, cool.
So both of them, 95ers.
Yeah, go on.
Will it not be okay for that dude or for the girl to say to each other, we're looking at our future, we think we're going to be together, we should cut down because we're always doing takeaway.
That makes perfect sense.
But that makes
because
no. Do you want to know why? Because okay,
here's the thing, right? And this is the thing, and I get the point that you're trying to make.
But alignment, they are aligned.
Exactly.
So there's no problem.
So, but this is
No, he's aligning her to bring her back. She's already. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you?
That's what I was saying before, that you want people to conform to your own.
We do that.
Exactly.
Stop telling people how they should be. For example, you might see this video, this is media. Oh, she might say, Amanda, I think on this clip, the man said, what's your perfect date? The man asked her, as a reporter, media guy, what's your perfect date? My ideal date. She went into, I wish she could do this, book this, put this bag on my bed, roses. The whole comments was killing her. Remember, he asked her, what is your perfect date?
What is your ideal?
They missed the whole point. What I witnessed was a whole barrage of people transferring their limitations on what she could, that bothered me. So what they didn't take into account was she was asked.
And also,
she was asked,
to give her that perfect
of course,
date.
many, right? One or two said, I don't see the problem.
There's no problem really for me.
Right?
Business. If I don't want to be with that person, I don't go in that lane.
And
you know
thank you. Stop dating people that you're not aligned with, and then trying to get them to suppress what's their standard.
And you know what's so funny on that? I was recently on a date. This was a few weeks ago.
Okay, hello.
And I got into conversation with this guy because he was like, he was dating this girl and he got upset because the girl said that for her, she feels like her man should be the provider and that he should provide everything that she wants, and that she doesn't understand why she has to go 50-50 because the men in her life are providers. Okay. And this guy was like, he was really upset about it. That's why he cut the girl off. And I was like, hold on a minute. And he was like, initially he really liked her, but he got really upset. He was like, when she was saying all of this, he was like, you need to, this is him obviously venting to me that, I felt like she needed a reality check. And I was like, actually, what she said, those are her standards. There's a man out there that will give her those standards.
She's had it.
And I was like, just because you can't give her that,
there you go.
That's fine and that's okay. It just means that you're not aligned and you guys aren't going to be together. And for her, and I'm like, she set her standard. If that's not something you can provide for
Keep
her,
it moving.
keep it moving.
Seriously.
I was like, move on.
Stop telling people that they should
why
lower
are
their
you-
standards.
And I was like, why
Yeah.
did you feel like she was going to have some sort of reality? And I'm like, because for me, I told him, I was like, when I go on dates and people tell me, oh, I need somebody that can do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And for me, that's not something that I in that moment, I'm like, I can't offer you that. I just move on.
You move on.
Because I'm like, we're not compatible.
What's your
okay.
thoughts on emotional? Your thoughts on emotional negotiation? That's the word.
Emotional negotiation. I don't think that you're gonna have to enlighten me.
It's a bit like saying, okay, because we're in a disposable climate now. Another word I like to use again. I say again. Yeah. So it's like, okay, no, bye next. Okay, bye next. She doesn't wait. Okay, we're very much disposable now that obviously online dating and all these things has come into play. Yeah. So what if now you're talking to somebody that you actually immediately like, you like each other, but maybe the woman has said, I want a man to provide, like you said, everything. What if he said, okay, what do you mean? Establish everything.
Yeah.
She might say, okay, you pay, I don't know, let's pretend she said, you pay my phone bill, you pay for us when we always go out to eat. If he said, okay, I'm happy with paying for anything you want, shopping, food, we go out, but there's nothing wrong with you actually paying with your cosmetics, you paying for your own hair to get done. Let's negotiate that.
But I think in most cases, right, those conversations don't get that far.
But that's what I'm saying. What are your thoughts?
I think you only sit down to negotiate when you actually like that person.
That's what I mean. You like each other.
And there's been some
as opposed
sort
to
of
keep
investment.
disposing.
But I'm not going to be real. On the first date, if you tell me that, oh, I need somebody that's going to do A, B, C, D, and I know I'm not doing it, I'm like, bros, I just met you. I beg fuck off.
Maybe I'm begging.
I beg fuck off. Yes.
No, honestly, sorry.
Yes.
Some people will ask, what do you bring to the table?
I am the table and the 6 chairs. That's my answer.
So the question I'm asking, as a grown adult female, did your parents just bring you up for this moment where they dump you with another guy?
Some cultures, yes.
And you to another guy, let that guy then take your people.
Some cultures, yes, but you know that.
Pussy between your legs or boobs.
No, listen.
There's a question I'm asking.
Okay, I'm answering it.
A lot of people want me to ask that question because that's what I'm asking. You're a grown-ass female, adult female. You can go find your way in life and do whatever, and you can boss it and become that person you want. But now you come into a date, whether you met online or through friends, and you're saying this is what you want, and this dude is saying, no, you're an adult, man. Provide for yourself. Why is the expectation? Why is the expectation on this dude to pay for your makeup or your hair? To make you look pretty for him or what? You want to look pretty for yourself, look pretty. You can spend your own money. Because the sex actually goes both ways. You're both enjoying the sex. Are
you sure?
I mean, statistically.
Are you sure? Wait. Let's kill him. Are you sure?
I'm sorry, guys.
Wait. Are you sure?
I was struggling to find the clip, so I don't know, man.
Yeah. Let me tell you. Don't start with us. Don't start with us.
Nothing.
Yeah? Nana, should we get him?
Statistically,
what?
Remember, we can afford to lay there and think of England without you guys being a certain way. We can't do nothing. So when you say enjoy both ways, sometimes,
Okay.
and in 2024, maybe really. Okay.
Okay, going back.
no comments.
I have no comeback. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't.
That's why we go celibate. Let me not carry on.
But
I know your point.
The thing is, because what I'm looking at days where we were very young, where you used to write letters.
I love that. Oh.
No joke. And you know shortbread.
Yeah.
Not sarcastically or what?
No, I meant it. I'm a little romantic.
Okay.
I love that.
It was so.
Write me poetry and everything. Go on.
Yeah, we used to write poetry.
Yeah.
And sometimes
Me too.
You know the novel called Mills and Boone?
Yes.
Some of us
Oh my God, that's a generation. Wow.
We just copy and paste from Mills and Boone. And this guy, we copy and paste, we just twist the words.
Oh,
but now you can't do that. They can Google it.
I'll color my letters and
the
paper. I'll pen them, put some little daisy flowers. And
he's romantic.
We used to do that a lot.
Wow.
And when they found out you was the one who made to kiss, who talk, who hold hands, we'll be like putting our head down, things on our feet, our toes to draw things on the floor.
Oh, wow.
I never thought about I owe you anything because you're my girlfriend or you owe me anything.
But how young were you?
We're talking about maybe 16.
Yeah, but
I mean,
generational. I'm not
That's what I'm saying. Those are the
generationally.
days.
You was at home and you still had gas, electric provided from your parents. Let's be frank. You weren't thinking about nothing to do with that. Now it's different. So our children's generation is different.
17-year-old Nigerian now, they're still being protected and provided for by their parents, but they're giving guys on the internet or giving guys bills like buy me an iPhone, buy me this, buy me that. Why? Because I want to sleep with you or what?
Yeah, but okay, all right.
You don't have your parents to do that for you. Why
I think now,
becoming your parent as well as your boyfriend?
I think now, the way that the younger generation date
What happened to writing letters?
I'm going to be honest, is very different.
Yeah.
Because I remember speaking to one of my cousins, I'm never going to stop saying this, where he was telling the story of he used his rent money to take a girl to Novikov.
Oh.
And I was like...
Where's Novikov now? Is that the Russian?
Yeah, it's like...
Chernobyl.
Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
And I was like, I remember saying, pause, hold up. Like, I was like, because I've been to Novikov with my friends. And I'm like, it's expensive.
Oh, that's
it's funny. It's funny. Like, you were at least, for two people, it's 200 and something.
Did he say it was worth it?
And I was
The
like,
time of his life?
I was
No?
like, why did you do that?
Because
He was like, no, because she was like, oh, that's what she wanted, and that's the type of lifestyle that she wants. And then I was like, but you're both in uni. Like, how? Because I honestly, but here's what I'm thinking of it from my perspective of, I remember when I was in, I don't think I ever expected that. Because I'm like...
but that's what I'm saying. We must stop inflicting our own on others. Generational changes will come up with also generational demands.
Yeah.
My parents' time, way back before I was even born, people had, like let's say my uncle had one big massive house. He rented many rooms. Many people in those rooms had like a double bed. The parents have a curtain around the bed. The children had their own single beds. You share kitchen, you share bathroom. So how can I expect that generation to identify with me? Come on. That then is the black struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah? They're coming from no ends, no coloureds, no dogs, no Irish.
Yeah.
Times has changed. So we unfortunately we've moved with the changes.
Time, yeah.
But I just feel like it's wrong to continue to tell other people what they want is wrong. It's no different to women dogging men for who just want sex. Why is it wrong? Just don't date him.
Yeah, date somebody else.
Maybe he's come out of a 20-year marriage and don't want to settle down right now. Why is he wrong? Because I want him to change for me.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And I think that in itself...
I think people don't have patience.
But,
to think about... People don't have patience to really sit down and look at all this is and say...
But I think...
I'm a part of... Everything I'm saying I'm a part of.
Of course.
But it's about reflect. Like, it's manipulation as well. Let's be honest. I've done it.
Yeah.
When you're talking to somebody, I think that's really bad. Why? Because you want them to change for what you want?
No.
No, we do that.
And that's facts. I feel like sometimes you kind of have to sit there. And I've had to do this whilst dating in the past. Like, okay, I want this, you don't want that. That's fine. But just in this moment, we want different things, and that's okay. So let's go our separate ways. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I'm going to be controversial.
But for me, I'm not going to stay there and try to convince you to change your mind so that you can do what I want. And I think a lot of women do that.
Yes.
Because this is what I see. I believe dudes who do that at a date, first date, face to face, local cock or whatever, restaurant, Noble. I think they're very honest people. You know why I say that? Because when you're courting people, when you're trying to see between the girl's legs or thighs or whatever, you lie through all that period. You want to show off like your cousin who was borrowing money. I could go with my friend, can I drive your car today? I'm taking so and so out. Can I have some money? I'll use my credit card to show up and take out a place that I normally would not go. Because definitely dudes don't go to where, they don't take their first date to where they go. Except dudes who are really, really like, I would say, take you to a place and tell them everything an asshole say, we don't have it. So she ended up with burger. We used to do that. I did that.
No, don't lie. No, seriously, for real.
I'll come to that. There was a young place I took her. I'll come to that. So I think those dudes need to be respected. Telling you hands on chest, like, I can't keep up with this lifestyle. Because what I see in clubs, boys go to club, and I've said it before, it's the hunting season. You want people to know you have money. They sing Dorime for you when they bring the things.
You want to chill with the big boys.
So the chicks are there with their chest on top of the table. They want to chill with the big boys. And these guys like showing off and say, come to our table, you have this. All of that show up. Some guys get carried away for that. Some don't get. So some see through the bullshit and say, this one will be struggling tomorrow. And some come back, you know that dude who was with at the club, you know where he took me? He don't have a bed of his own. It's
no headboard.
We bed of his stories. And I laugh. And I've been people to my own yard and said, this is where you live? wow, we want to know you live here. Wow, you've done well. Because I wasn't showing off. But I thought because I wasn't showing off, I was broke ass. No, I won't be spending my money on you, man. I just have a nice time, but not for you.
That's right.
I ain't be strong in paying my credit card. So that's why I think most of those dudes who do that, they're very honest dude. And like Steven said, maybe you want to compatible, just go your separate ways. You find the one that will fit your journey. It's almost as if it's like the so-called couple they put in on Twitter recently. Some Moses Bliss and some Ghanaian lady who married. People just firing. These are the kind of couples. You with all the fake hair you put on your head and all the makeup. This guy ended up marrying a Ghanaian girl that looks so cool. I'm like, no,
that's what he wanted.
That's what he wanted. If you ask me, those are the kind of people I date too. I don't date
sometimes you date down because you got no choice. Or
that's why I like your angle on things here.
Yeah,
many
people date down.
If I can't, I should be able to say, you know what, she got ass, she got everything, but so is Anna. See you later. Bye. If Anna is willing to stay with my lifestyle, good. Now let me come back to the story of the yam. No joke. That woman's place over the yam is 14 naira. 14 naira, I don't know how much it is now in pounds. Probably less than 0.000.1p. It was 14 naira at the time. So we used to give you 3 pieces of yam. It was 1 beef and fish and vegetable, call it for Euro. So this girl was coming to see me then. I was working then. I left secondary school at the time, 1995. And she was coming. I didn't have the complete fee to buy the more expensive food. They have pounded yam and everything. So I went in there very quick. Me and my friend Jonah, I don't forget. We went straight in there and I told the guy, I'm going to come here with some girls soon. If I'm asking for this, you don't have it. That drink, you don't have it. This, you don't have. You have only Coke and you have...
You did that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had on my chest. And that's exactly what we did. And the guy did that and we ate the yam and we left.
What does she eat?
The yam with me.
Because that's the budget that he had. So he had to make sure that...
They let you and they start asking me to wash dishes. You know? So yeah, we did that. We did that a lot.
You're a G. That's genius.
So trying to say deception. People use deception in the spirit. I can be fly.
Yeah.
The dudes have done it. They're so fly. Girls have done it. And after the first 2-3 weeks of courting each other, the true colors start coming and you're like, boy, you're Raz. Boy, you're very uncultured.
I think it's important to date up. You don't have to be on the same level, but it has to be a vibrational match in somewhere part of you. Has to be an alignment somewhere within you.
I agree with that.
And that's not necessarily from a financial perspective.
No. Whatever part you need.
Yeah. No. Because automatically when you say date up, people think it's money.
They start thinking of $10 daughter.
Which is why I'm playing that
in any category.
They might not even be your level.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. But I think people need to be very honest at that place. Wherever they meet, if it's online, continue that conversation along these questions. If I can't ask you, how's your mental health, I should be able to ask you online. Should be able to ask you how things are at home. You're all bringing. You should be able to ask me because, my God, if we're planning to be together for a long term, these are the things you need to do.
Or what are you like with money? Or what's your... my favorite question is, what's your needs versus your wants?
Yeah. I've asked somebody before, do you understand what the Maslow hierarchy of needs is? It's my way of getting your needs and your wants. Yeah, what do you know what it...
Jude, how many people are aware of what Maslow's hierarchy of needs are in the dating? Come on now.
I'm like... If you're not aware...
I am aware, but I am aware personally, but I know...
You don't know basic Maslow hierarchy.
No, but then they can just say, I don't understand your term, please explain.
So I'll explain, then I'll go. And I start saying the needs for it.
Okay.
But your problem starts from there if you're not getting grasped, because that's who you're going to be with for the next 11 months.
Yeah, it's
true.
true.
You'll be hearing these terms from me, you'll be like, Jesus, will be shut up already. You don't want to bring that relationship.
Yeah, that's true. That's fine. That's true.
Someone who vibes will be on the same level.
Yeah, I like that word, alignment.
That's it.
Alignment. But we may be different in all many areas, but there's got to be for an example, different, but maybe spirituality, we align, and that's what's the glue.
Also where you go.
You got to know where the glue is.
Where do you go? I ask ladies.
Yeah.
Oh, despite my drink. Oh, the boy said this word to me. I said, which boys do you hang out with? Because the dudes I hang out with, they don't do things like they don't say things like that.
But you won't know. You won't always know until you come on. You know what I mean? You won't always know.
You need to give yourself a certain class, man.
No. You need to have safety measures. So you go with them when they pour on the drink. Safety measures.
Yeah. Where do you go?
Yeah,
which
safety
guys
measures.
Do you hang around with? Do you just hang around with any guys because you think their back pocket is heavy? You would know from having conversations with these people what sort of.
But you'd be surprised. Pier 1 is having issues because of spiking of drinks.
Yeah.
And it was. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
I know a woman that got spiked by the bartender himself.
So
and she woke up in a back room.
So it's like,
Yeah.
and I know a lot. I've been to Pier 1, like maybe like twice or three times.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, it's all of that. There's a lot out there, but there's deception as well. And we can talk all much we want to talk and say, okay, how are we going to set the blueprint for the next generation coming, like my children? No, there's no blueprint. There's absolutely nothing.
Just be you.
Trust me, there's none. Yeah. There's no way you're going to tell somebody to be set straight and avoid this setting there and avoid people like me. Some people say, oh, you, as a father, you're the first example for your daughter. It's all complete bullshit. Because, again, go knowledge-wise, go book-wise, johari window. The attitude, the manner I present as a father is different from the one I present as a husband.
Of course, yeah.
I have different roles.
Yeah.
On this show is different.
Of course,
to a friend is different. To a girlfriend is different. To a boyfriend is different.
Theory,
but all of those characteristics still, again, align with you.
No, yes,
still comes back
but
to
my
you
daughter
in the end,
would not get to see the husband face that I show.
Yeah.
Only that is meant for my wife. The boyfriend said, no, it's true. No, it's true. If a dad starts showing the husband side to the daughter, there's problem.
No, what I mean, but I hear you, but what I mean is I saw something online the other day, very positively, where I believe he was demonstrating what the guy was saying. He grew up seeing a lot of affection between his mum and dad, and that taught him something. Like public display of affection. So that's still,
see that affection like,
I don't mean weird stuff,
No, you can see that affection like behind the dinner. Ooh, kiss and little peck. They don't see all of that. And you don't beating the wife or beating the husband for your children don't see that. Right. But I'm saying that person is reserved for one person.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't share that person with your daughter or son. The father is not. You can't share the father with your wife because it confuses everything. I know some women call you daddy and all of that in bed. I
think that's weird. I always think that's weird.
See, some people say it's weird. So that's what I'm saying. So what I will show at work, the face I will show at work is different.
Of course.
The face I will show at a church is different. It's like,
I'm not calling no man daddy in the bedroom. I'm sorry.
The face I will show at the
Get
club
out of here
is
with
different.
that.
Let's go, Dory, man. Hey, big boys, you know. So.
Oh, I'm so done with Jude. I can't.
No, it's true though. You show a different face and a different. That's what.
It's true. It's true.
The Buddhists have it too. So you have different faces. So at a time, which one?
Buddhism,
you portray to the world?
Yeah.
It depends on the circumstances. That's why I say the beast and the devil, the beast and the angel resides in all of us.
Yeah.
It's the circumstances, the uprisings will lift out the beast or the angel. And you get that, just keep flipping. It's in all of us.
And on that note, guys, it's been an interesting discussion. Don't forget to share,
and at the end of the day, we don't have any
subscribe
for any relationship.
No
blueprint
on social media.
No blueprint at all. We ended up with no blueprint.
There is none.
There's no blueprint. I didn't have anybody telling me anything about blueprint. No dad by my side to say, hey. It's not absolutely.